What do you think makes a superhero human? In 2017's Wonder Woman, Diana arrives on the front lines of the First World War. She sees terrified soldiers trapped in mud and barbed wire, told that they cannot move forward, that no one can save the people beyond the trenches. To them, no man's land is a death sentence. But Diana refuses to stay hidden. She leaves the safety of the trench, climbs into the open, and walks straight into enemy fire. She chooses to face what others have learned to accept. In that moment, she is a hero standing with the people who need her most. Power might lift people up, but it also separates them. The higher they climb, the more difficult it is for them to see what ordinary life really looks like. That's why sooner or later, the superheroes, or those with power, have to eventually come back down. Coming down from the mountain means reconnecting. It means seeing everyday struggles, hearing real voices, and regaining empathy. Because true leadership doesn't exist in isolation. In the last video, we explained how power itself can isolate superheroes, leaving them alone and sometimes misunderstood. Today in part 2, we'll see what happens next. How great heroes and great leaders learn to come down from the mountain and stand with the people that they serve. Standing on a mountaintop is the end result of power. From up there, you can see everything. You can plan, you can judge, you can feel untouchable. And for a while, that feels like victory. But the mountain is also isolated. No matter how far your sight reaches, you're alone. And if you stay too long, you start to believe that your view is the only truth that matters. That's why real heroes and real leaders eventually have to climb back down. They leave their summits and return to the commotion of ordinary life and stand shoulder to shoulder with the people their power affects. Because true leadership is built in the valley among the people. Modern psychology shows that belonging is a core human need. Abraham Maslow described it in 1943 as a foundational motivation, right after basic safety and security. More recently, Baumeister and Leary's 1995 landmark paper, The Need to Belong, showed that people experience powerful emotional and even physical consequences when they feel excluded. But belonging alone isn't enough. Humans also need to contribute, to feel that they are useful, valued, and making an impact. Ryan and Desi's self-determination theory describes this as competence, the need to have a meaningful role in a group. It's about being part of something and knowing you're helping to shape it. Superheroes illustrate this perfectly. They need to belong to the world and contribute to it. That's why they can't stay in isolation forever. T'Challa saw that Wakanda's isolation had allowed injustice to spread unchecked. So he stepped off his royal pedestal, choosing to stand in Oakland, where the wounds of that injustice were real. By starting an outreach center there, he faced generational pain head-on and built a bridge. Elsa left the safety of Arendelle to cross the dark sea, risking her life to hear a truth that her kingdom tried to bury. By listening to the Northuldra people, she saw how her ancestors' actions had caused suffering. That truth turned her from a ruler into a true protector, one willing to connect and heal. Superman also shows what it means to come down from the mountain. In Man of Steel, Clark stands beside his father's grave, talking with Lois about his fear of being rejected, about how his father's values shaped him. It's really a deeply human moment. And earlier in the same film, Clark throws himself into danger to save workers from a burning oil platform, showing that even with godlike powers, he lives among us and stands with us. This theme matters because superhero stories are about people. Audiences don't connect with godlike strength alone. They connect with vulnerability, empathy, and shared purpose. When a superhero comes down from their mountain, they remind us that even the greatest power exists to serve. That's what makes them inspiring, and that's what makes us, the audience, care. And it goes deeper than that. Even in our own lives, we all stand on different mountains, careers, communities, experiences, or beliefs that set us apart. But real connection means reaching beyond those circles. It means seeing people whose lives don't look like ours and valuing their stories. That is what gives leadership and heroism true meaning. Coming down from the mountain isn't weakness. It's the start of awareness. It means leaving behind the illusion of control and sharing space with people whom you protect. It means seeing their struggle, hearing their truths, and understanding their dreams. Belonging and contributing are not luxuries, they are necessities, both for us and for the heroes that we create. Because only by reconnecting with the people at the bottom of the mountain can power become something more than just a weapon. It can become a gift. But reconnection is only one step. In part 3, we'll explore what happens when heroes come down from the mountain, and when they truly understand their power, and how they learn to use it wisely. Because that is when real leadership begins. Like and share the video. Let me know what other superheroes have come down to help others. We'll see you next time.